First contraction strikes Dr. Amara Okafor at 14:32. Mars Standard Time. Medical bay's sterile walls echo with her sharp intake. Commander Ibrahim Okafor grips her hand, calloused fingers from 15 years piloting supply runs between Earth and the Red Planet. Atmospheric pressure holding steady at 0.6 Earth normal, announces the delivery chamber's AI. Outside Viewport 7 Alpha, Olympus Mons towers 21 kilometers above rust-colored plains. No human child has ever drawn breath in this alien air. Amara's second contraction doubles her forward. The metallic taste of fear floods her mouth. Ibrahim, what if her lungs can't process this thin air? What if we've doomed her? Her fingers dig into his palm. They'll adapt, he whispers, though his voice cracks like ice under pressure. But Amara knows the statistics. No Earth child has ever survived unfiltered Martian atmosphere. Colony Alpha's 847 residents hold their collective breath through paper-thin habitat walls. At 1647, Zara Okafor emerges screaming into artificial atmosphere. Her tiny fists punch recycled oxygen. Dr. Chen's scanner emits 3 soft beeps. She glances at the readings, then at Ibrahim's expectant face. Her silence stretches too long. The bones, she finally whispers, they're already changing. Ibrahim feels his knees weaken, not from Mars' gravity, but from the weight of understanding. His daughter's delicate frame, perfect for this world, would shatter under Earth's crushing embrace. Ibrahim cradles his daughter against the viewport. Phobos races across salmon sky, completing 1 orbit every 7 hours. Welcome home, little explorer. 3 words that seal Zara's fate forever. Earth's gravity would crush these delicate Martian bones. Blue oceans shimmer across the classroom holodisplay. Zara presses her palm against the projection, expecting cold wetness. Instead, holographic water passes through her fingers like ghost rain. She's never felt real water, only recycled drops from the colony's filtration system. Her throat tightens with a longing she can't name. What would ocean spray taste like? Would real waves sound different than the recordings? Teacher Morrison drones about Earth's 71% surface coverage, while 23 Mars-born children stare at impossible liquid horizons. My grandmother swam in real oceans, whispers Chen beside her. Before the colony ships, Zara's chest tightens. Dr. Amara Okafor never mentions swimming. Commander Ibrahim Okafor speaks only of Mars's strategic importance, never Earth's abandoned shores. The holographic whales breach in slow motion, creatures larger than their entire habitat dome. Why can't we go there? Zara asks. Morrison's smile falters. She kneels beside Zara's desk, voice dropping to a whisper. Sweetheart, your bones grew in Mars' gravity. Earth would be like... She struggles for words a 7-year-old would understand. Like trying to swim while wearing rock armor. The metaphor hits wrong. Zara doesn't know what swimming feels like either. That night, Zara studies her reflection in the observatory glass. Her elongated limbs, stretched by low gravity since birth, look alien against Earth's projected surface below. Even her heart beats differently, adapted to thin atmosphere, weak magnetic fields. She traces constellations pointing toward home, a home that would kill her on contact. The weight of Earth's gravity becomes the weight of permanent exile. Blood pressure reads 180/95. Dr. Amara Okafor adjusts the cuff on her daughter's arm, frowning at numbers that shouldn't exist in a 13-year-old. Mars' gravity, 38% of Earth's, has sculpted Zara's bones differently, made her heart work harder against thinner atmospheric pressure. Your cardiovascular system adapted to low gravity, Dr. Amara explains, pulling up holographic scans. Zara's elongated ribcage glows blue on the display. Earth's gravity would compress your organs, strain your heart beyond capacity. Commander Ibrahim Okafor enters Medical Bay 7, soil samples from the southern plains still dusting his uniform. His daughter sits straighter, hiding the tremor in her hands, a new symptom appearing weekly now. The exchange program applications arrived today, he announces. 47 Martian teenagers selected for Earth's International Space Academy. Zara had memorized every requirement, practiced zero-gravity maneuvers in the training pods. Dr. Amara's scanner beeps twice. Bone density, 0.7 grams per cubic centimeter. Earth minimum, 1.2. Zara stares at the bone scan rotating in blue light. Her femur looks like a bird's wing bone, hollow, fragile. The exchange program, she says slowly. I scored highest on all the tests. Her parents exchange a glance. I can't go, can I? The words scrape her throat raw. Not can't, Ibrahim says carefully. Shouldn't. No, Zara snaps, standing too quickly. The blood pressure cuff tears away. Can't. Say it. I can't leave this prison. Silence stretches between them. Outside, dust devils dance across the Martian horizon, free and untethered. The medical bay's recycled air tastes metallic against Zara's tongue. She watches the red cyclone spin with desperate envy. Even the weather can move freely across this planet while she remains trapped behind transparent aluminum, her own biology, her cage. Medical files scatter across Dr. Amara Okafor's desk. Zara enters without knocking, a habit that usually earns lectures. Tonight, her mother doesn't look up from the holographic scan rotating above her workstation. Amara gestures at the scattered files. I've been lying to you. Her voice barely registers above the air recycler's hum. Every test, every checkup, I told you they were routine. Zara picks up a data pad. Her medical history spans 16 years of careful documentation. You've been studying me like a lab rat. Like my daughter, Amara whispers. Like someone I love who might die if she ever tries to go home. Zara steps closer. The scan shows skeletal structure. Hers, she realizes. Red zones highlight femurs, adapted to 0.38 g gravity. Heart muscle weakened by reduced atmospheric pressure. Lung capacity insufficient for Earth's dense oxygen mixture. I've been monitoring you since birth. Amara finally meets her daughter's eyes. Every colonist child shows similar adaptations, but you're the first, the baseline we've measured all others against. Commander Ibrahim Okafor appears in the doorway. His weathered face carries the weight of classified knowledge, finally spoken aloud. Earth's gravity would crush your bones within months, he says. The atmospheric pressure would drown you in your own blood. You're not just Mars-born, Zara. You're Mars-made. Silence stretches between them, like the 54.6 million kilometers separating two worlds. Security footage shows Zara Okafor at Oro 347, 17 years old, and breaking into Hydroponics Bay 7. Red dust coating her knuckles. Emergency klaxons shatter the night shift silence. She's triggered 3 separate alarms in the past hour. Commander Ibrahim Okafor races through corridor C12. His daughter has disabled 14 surveillance cameras since midnight, each one a calculated blow against Colony Alpha's nervous system. Containment breach in agricultural, crackles his comm unit. Subject is destroying food production systems. Zara's hands move with surgical precision, guided by 17 years of suppressed rage. Each severed tube represents another day of imprisonment. Water cascades across titanium floors. Precious, recycled, irreplaceable. The waste feels like freedom. Nutrient solutions pool crimson under emergency lighting, and she imagines it's blood from the colony that made her a prisoner of her own bones. She's not destroying randomly, she's sending a message written in crop failure and resource scarcity. Dr. Amara Okafor finds her daughter surrounded by floating lettuce leaves, 17 years of suffocation finally erupting. Zara's bone density reads 2.3 standard deviations below Earth normal. Her lungs process 15% less oxygen than terrestrial humans. 17 years, Zara crushes a tomato seedling between her fingers. Seeds scatter like abandoned dreams. 17 years of testing, measuring, documenting my freakish bones. She faces her mother, nutrient solution dripping from her elbows. I won't be Colony Alpha's pet Martian anymore. Find me a way to Earth, or watch me destroy the life support systems one tube at a time. Communications tower intercepts Earth's final transmission at Oro 647. Zara's fingers hover over the datapad displaying the offer, her reflection ghosted in the screen. Colony Alpha, we're deploying Project Genesis in 72 hours. All Martian-born individuals may volunteer for genetic modification protocols. Survival rate, 60%. Those who succeed can return to Earth within 6 months. Dr. Amara Okafor stands behind her daughter, one hand gripping the back of Zara's chair. They're offering us Earth, Zara. Real oceans, natural gravity. Her voice cracks on the last word, 18 years of exile, compressed into 2 syllables. Commander Ibrahim Okafor enters Medical Bay 7, his face carved from Martian stone. 40% don't survive the procedure. Cardiac failure, mostly. The body rejects its own adaptations. 60%. Zara's math skills calculate instantly. 847 colonists. If all volunteer, 339 dead within weeks. Her hands shake as she pulls up the procedure details. Genetic restructuring of bone marrow, cardiovascular system overhaul, lung tissue regeneration. 3 months of agony for a chance to stand under blue sky. She pictures it, diving beneath ocean waves, feeling natural rain on her face, walking through forests that aren't hydroponic. Then she pictures her funeral, another casualty of Earth's crushing embrace. What would you choose? She asks her parents. Silence stretches. Outside the viewport, Mars' rust-colored dawn breaks over Olympus Mons, 21 kilometers of ancient rock that's been her only horizon. Every recycled breath, every synthesized meal, every artificial sunset, but also safety, certainty, home. I can't tell you what to choose, Amara whispers, but I can tell you this. Mars needs leaders who understand what it means to stay. Zara's finger hovers over the decline button. If she lives through the procedure, she gets Earth. If she stays, she gets Mars, and the responsibility of building a world for those who will never leave. Her chest tightens. 40% mortality isn't just statistics. It's watching friends die trying to go home. She closes her eyes, sees blue oceans one final time, then opens them to red dust. I'm staying. The words emerge steadier than she expected. Someone has to speak for the ones who can't leave. The datapad screen goes dark. Earth's offer expires unanswered. 12,000 colonists across 4 settlements watch Zara step onto the central platform. Communication towers beam her image from New Lagos to Olympia Base, Crisis Station to Colony Alpha. Her partner, engineer Kwame Chen, squeezes her hand once before she ascends the steps. Her neural implant connects to Mars' entire network. 12,000 faces stare up at her, many sharing her elongated limbs, her pale complexion adapted to filtered sunlight. Earth calls us colonists, her voice echoes through the dome. They expect us to come home when summoned, but 47% of Mars-born children cannot survive Earth gravity. She pauses, letting the numbers sink in. Medical records show irreversible bone density loss across an entire generation. We are not lost Earthers waiting for rescue. We are Martians. Commander Ibrahim Okafor watches from mission control, pride warring with concern. His daughter's words will reach Earth in 14 minutes. Political consequences will follow in hours. Zara continues broadcasting. Today we establish the Martian Colonial Council. Self-governance begins now. Behind her, the dome's transparent aluminum reveals rust-colored mountains stretching 200 kilometers to the horizon. Dr. Amara Okafor monitors biometric feeds from Medical Bay 7. Zara's heart rate, 98 BPM. Stress hormones elevated but manageable. Her daughter has become something unprecedented, the first interplanetary political leader born beyond Earth's atmosphere. Kwame watches from the crowd, his engineer's mind already calculating what infrastructure Mars' independence will demand. His wife has just redrawn humanity's map. History pivots on red soil. A sharp kick against her ribs makes Zara gasp. Her daughter moves differently than Earth babies. Stronger somehow. Adapted to low gravity, even in the womb. Zara presses her hand to the spot, feeling tiny limbs that will never know Earth's crushing weight. The medical bay's recycled air tastes metallic against her dry tongue. Third trimester on Mars means navigating risks no Earth doctor ever documented. Bone density scans show concerning patterns. Gravity's ghost haunting another generation. Colony medical records need updating, Dr. Amara Okafor says, reviewing prenatal charts. Her grandmother's hands trace ultrasound images with practiced precision. Your child will be Mars-born, Zara. Truly indigenous. Commander Ibrahim Okafor enters the medical bay carrying atmospheric readings. Dust storm approaching Sector 7. Radiation shields activated for another 72 hours. His weathered face softens watching his granddaughter. She'll grow up knowing no other sky. Zara presses against the observation window. New Perth stretches below. 10,000 souls who call red dirt home. Her daughter will inherit this world of domes and recycled air, of engineered seasons and artificial gravity wells. What do we tell her about Earth? Zara whispers. Dr. Amara Okafor adjusts monitoring equipment. We tell her the truth. Mars shaped us into something new. Her voice carries weight accumulated over decades. Your child won't dream of blue skies. She'll dream of terraforming them. Independence bells chime through Colony Alpha's corridors at precisely Eru 8:47 Mars Standard Time. Zara Okafor stands before the Central Assembly's observation deck, watching Earth shrink to a pale blue dot. Today marks 29 years since her birth, the first child born on Mars. Today, her generation claims sovereignty. Dr. Amara Okafor grips the railing beside her daughter. Your broadcast reached 2.3 billion Earth citizens last week. Her voice carries the weight of decades spent building this moment. Commander Ibrahim Okafor maintains his military posture, but tears streak his weathered cheeks. Zara's hands shake as she activates the colony-wide transmission. Fellow Martians, the word still feels new, revolutionary. Born here, raised here, bound here by bones that cannot bear another world's weight. Her voice rises. Today we stop apologizing for our existence. Today we claim our identity. Cheers erupt from the crowd below. Kwame hoists their 3-year-old daughter onto his shoulders, another Mars-born child who will never know Earth's gravity. Through reinforced windows, celebration rockets paint crimson sky with gold and silver trails. Children born on Mars, thousands now, press against glass barriers, watching history unfold. Their bones will never support Earth gravity. Their lungs will never process unfiltered atmosphere. But they are home. Zara touches her parents' hands. 3 generations of sacrifice culminate in this declaration. Mars belongs to Mars-born now. As Zara Okafor stands beneath the rust-colored sky of her only home, she embodies humanity's greatest paradox. To truly explore the universe, we must sacrifice the very connections that make us human. Her bones, shaped by Mars' gentle gravity, would crumble under Earth's weight. Yet her spirit carries the accumulated dreams of every generation that dared to look up at the stars. Watch her press her palm against the dome's cool surface, feeling Mars's gentle gravity hold her bones like a mother's embrace. She cannot return to humanity's birthplace, but she has birthed humanity's future. Her daughter toddles beside her, tiny fingers pressed against the same glass, another heartbeat adapted to red soil and artificial air, carrying Earth's dreams forward on legs that will never walk its surface. In Zara's story, we glimpse our species' inevitable transformation. Each world we settle will birth children who belong fully to that place, who carry Earth's legacy in their DNA, but not in their destiny. Perhaps this is evolution's grandest design, not to preserve what we were, but to scatter what we might become across the cosmos. Zara Okafor, daughter of 2 worlds and citizen of neither, reminds us that home is not always where we're born, but where we choose to plant tomorrow's seeds.